As we continue our walk throughout the meal, we are with Eric now, and we are in the Paul Bunyan section. Now, Eric, I know that this isn't your portion of the store, but can you kind of describe who the owner is and what people can expect as they venture through this area?
Yeah, it's Dustin, and he just has all sorts of stuff that you just can't get unless you go to a big town. So he's trying to fill that void, with he wants to get kayaks and everything. If you want to go on a long camping adventure, he wants to eventually get everything you could possibly have. So you got knives and anything.
Yeah, this looks like the type of specialty camping and adventure gear that you would get at a specific camper and adventure store. But you'll mostly find those in bigger towns, bigger areas. Small towns, they don't tend to have those specialized stores. But, I mean, even though the UP isn't filled with small towns, it's probably filled with more adventure opportunities and camping opportunities than those bigger towns have. So it's nice to have something to offer to the people that are maybe visiting here, forgot something, or the people that are from here and they want to check out Manistique's campgrounds for the first time.
Right. Well, out on the trails, on the ATV trails, and they have, oh, we forgot our goggles, or our bug net, or bug spray, and they could just come in here.
Yeah. So it looks like some hammocks over there, some ropes. You already mentioned knives. I'm seeing campfire cooking sets.
Yep, fuel. And
this reminds me of the portion of the Dick's Sporting Goods portion of the store where they would have all the camping gear, like hunter rifles, knives, things like that. So do you guys find that a lot of people who come in here, some people who come in here just coming here just to purchase some camping gear?
Oh yeah. We have people all the time just walking in, and they're like, "Where's some camping gear in town? Where can we find it?" We're like, "Oh, come on back here." And hopefully we're going to be expanding into maybe mountain bikes and those sorts of things to where we can really service some people as many as we can.
Any avid birders out there? We have a journal for you to log all of your birding activity in. Check it out.
So do you guys find that having sections like this in the meal brings in more business for everybody?
Yeah, we originally, when we were starting it, we're like, well, let's just give entrepreneurs or somebody that doesn't know if they want to be an entrepreneur a chance to start a business without the overhead of a building. So we're just basically giving them a space for very little money, essentially, to try it out. We do a lot of the work for them, so they can just sell stuff, see what works, see what doesn't, see if they even like it, without the commitment of, buying a building or renting huge spaces.
What are some of your visions and hopes for the future of this space?
We still have some unused space. We'd love to have a restaurant come in. We'd love to have a bakery jump in up here.
Yeah.
It's just, how much do we want to expand? Because, we have a ton of space available. It's just who wants to jump into business.
Okay, so say we have a potential business partner watching the show right now. How should they get in contact with you, and what the steps might be?
Yeah, they can email us at hello@themill, and we go from there. Anything from they want to pay for the whole space to be done, and we just want to have, like we were saying earlier, a place for the community to come. So if we have food in here, they can come and have food and hang out, and just.
You're just looking to create a community gathering space.
Just a space for people.
Yeah.
A hub, as people would say, like a community hub. Instead of just coming in to just get a book, instead of it being just like a one-stop shop, it's multiple things.
It's a hangout.
And we wanted to have spots for people to come in and work as their third space where they can come, we have Wi-Fi, they can do their own thing.
Yeah. So
work from home.
Yeah, so speaking of this area, it gives a camper feel, going to the woods feel. Can you, I guess, kind of walk us through and kind of explain what people are looking at? I know we kind of went through here, but is there anything over here that, you see a lot of customers buy that they may need while they go camping?
Yeah, well, rain flies and such, so that, you got paracord and everything where they can hang their gear up or keep it out of the way from bears. Headlamps, obviously. Need to go to the outhouse in the middle of the night or dig a hole. We've got, shovels for that. So
I know this is probably foreign language to you, John, because you've never been camping before.
There's bears out here? I just realized he said that.
Yeah, we have to like go to the bathroom outside and stuff too.
yeah, that's what these bear bells. That's what these bear bells are. That's what these are for.
Oh, that's what that's for?
You wear it.
It's not the lunch bell, John.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the purpose of that? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if they know you're coming, they're gonna hopefully move away before you get there. You don't want to surprise them.
Oh, okay. You know, I used to think that I could outrun a bear, but then I learned how fast they actually are, so never mind.
That's why you go to the woods with somebody else that's slower.
Yeah. Yeah, so that they can, like, be the sacrifice and I can just run away. So, okay, cool. I feel like we,
Well, we could
I feel
probably
like
take
we have some more that we need to explore, but I know we got to take a quick commercial break.
There's certainly more to explore.
Yeah.
Always more to explore here at the mill. We are unfortunately on a time schedule though, so bear with us as we take our final commercial break of the show. We'll be back in 3 minutes.